My goodness. That tweet alone, if Ryan Garcia would have responded to it, he hasn't so far, but that tweet alone could have just started one of the greatest Mexican-American iconic rivalries that we have ever seen in this era of boxing. Emiliano Vargas, the youngest son in the Vargas dynasty, the youngest son of the great Fernando Vargas Jr., a guy who fought the likes of the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, for the Ring Magazine junior middleweight title. At the time, Fernando Vargas had the IBA, WBA junior middleweight titles, and Oscar De La Hoya had the WBC bout. A huge unification fight. A fight that had everybody on their feet. Everybody was so excited to see this fight happen. Fernando Vargas Jr., the bad guy. Oscar De La Hoya, the good guy. Fernando Vargas Jr. saying Oscar De La Hoya was a fake Mexican. The heated rivalry going into that. What was it? September 14, 2002. Titled Bad Blood. I thought about something when I seen Emiliano Vargas tweet this to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia talking about saying that was one of the worst stoppages I've ever seen. And he was talking about Emiliano Vargas' stoppage over Agustin Quintana that went down on the Emmanuel Navarrete versus Eduardo Sugar Nunez card this last Saturday. If you didn't watch the fight, Quintana was putting on a tough fight. As we started getting to the later rounds, Emiliano Vargas started bombing on him, was beating the hell out of him. The 9th round finishes. Agustin Quintana goes and sits down. He doesn't really look like he's knocked out or hurt or nothing like that. But the ref goes and talks to him and asks him, do you want to continue? Quintana says, yeah, bro, we're trying to continue. The ref says, are you sure? He's like, yeah. Even his coach was saying, yeah. Everybody was saying, yeah. And all of a sudden, the ref stops it. It was a bad stoppage. But at the same time, Emiliano Vargas was going to win that fight no matter what. And I don't think Quintana was going to be able to knock him out in the last round. But at the end of the day, guys like Julio Cesar Chavez versus Magic Taylor would say something different about that. Quintana could have continued. The ref didn't like it. Emiliano Vargas gets the 9th round TKO stoppage. Ryan Garcia says it's the worst stoppage that he's ever seen. And Emiliano Vargas has finally responded saying, well, there was no PEDs involved. Maybe next time I'll try using them. Gassing, taking his shot at Ryan Garcia. And I'm telling you right now, Ryan Garcia, promoted by Oscar De La Hoya, Ryan Garcia, the golden boy of today's era. He got the looks. Everything about him. Doesn't have the accolades as Oscar De La Hoya did. The resume. But is one of the most popular figures in the sport of boxing that we have right now. Currently holds the WBC welterweight title. Emiliano Vargas fights in the 140-pound division, the junior welterweight division. Like I said, has a record of 17-0, 14 wins coming by way of knockout. Is currently the WBO Latino junior welterweight champion. I believe he's also the NABF junior welterweight champion of the world. Could you imagine the looks, the figure that Emiliano Vargas has? Not right now, but let him continue to build his resume, get a couple world titles. The looks that Ryan Garcia has, him under Oscar De La Hoya, the rivalry that Oscar De La Hoya had with Fernando Vargas Sr., the press conferences, everything. Could you imagine if they could make this fight happen someday? 3 years from now, 2 years from now, if Emiliano Vargas ever decided to move up to 147 pounds and Ryan Garcia doesn't go to 154, stays at 147, he talks about wanting to fight at 140, okay? I think he's going to be staying at 147 for a while. This could be one of the greatest Mexican-American rivalries, fights, build-ups that we have ever seen, my friends. Ryan Garcia and Emiliano Vargas would be here. As long as they build Emiliano Vargas' career up, good. As long as he wins world titles and proves himself to the world, this tweet could have just popped it off. The beginning of something great. Now, I haven't seen Ryan Garcia respond to it yet, but please respond, Ryan. Please respond. There is a rift here. You're talking about a rivalry that existed back in 2002 that was titled Bad Blood. Can we bring that back between the heir of Fernando Vargas Sr. and his youngest son, Emiliano Vargas, who is the heart of the Vargas dynasty, and Ryan Garcia, who is the golden boy of our era? Not an Olympic gold medalist or nothing like that. He does got a WBC welterweight champion of the world, so I don't feel as dumb saying that anymore. He is the golden boy of our era. Got the looks, got the bravado, got the figure, got the popularity behind him. Emiliano Vargas got the looks. This would be an all-time iconic fight, and I honestly think it would be a good one, dude. I know Ryan Garcia got that pop, but Emiliano Vargas would come in with that heart. We all seen how Oscar De La Hoya and Fernando Vargas Sr. finished that fight. The crowd was going absolutely ridiculous. Oscar De La Hoya goes in there and gets the 11th round TKO stoppage. Drops Fernando Vargas Sr. He gets up and starts bombing on him. Fernando Vargas Sr. is getting crumbled on. Barrage of punches. Not the most power behind him, but was just throwing like a 10-punch combination on Fernando Vargas Sr. And the ref stops it. Oscar De La Hoya drops to his knees. And my goodness, the rest is history. This could be something amazing, my friends. Let me know what you guys think, though. This is the MMA Boss channel reporting to you, and I'm